everybody. Hello. So nice to have you all here at level 2. I'm pretty sure I know all of you, but I'm Sarah, and it's going to be my pleasure to take us through this Vinyasa practice together this morning. So we'll wait just a moment for more people to join. And of course, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and get started by laying down. So if you're already with us or you're watching on the replay, just lay down on your back, any comfortable position that suits you. When you lay down, if it would feel nice to start to open up the hips, you can bring the soles of the feet together and the knees open wide, a butterfly position. And then you can choose any position with the arms that feels nice, maybe resting on the body or maybe down by your sides. Just set up for a nice, relaxed position to begin and make any modifications that you need to feel even more settled. And as you find your way into a place to begin, reaffirm this feeling of being here just in this moment by taking a really big, deep breath in and feeling it. And then sigh the exhale out of the mouth, like a feeling of letting everything else go. Do that 2 more times. Breathe in all the way and feel it fill you up. And then sigh the exhale and make a little noise to let go. 1 more. Expansive inhale. And a big releasing exhale. And then let yourself just soften into a natural rhythm of breath. And as you tune into the feeling of the breath moving through the body here, let your attention zero in on just that experience, the breath right here in this moment. Maybe you invite the chest and belly to soften, letting the breath slide easily in and out. And perhaps with that in, breath becomes a little bit slower or a little bit deeper. Give yourself a few moments just to get really present to the feeling of the breath. A couple months ago, one of my friends asked me what rituals I do during the day that help me feel really nourished. And I realized that everything that I do that makes me feel really good has some element of connection. So every morning when I wake up and do my meditation, it's this feeling of connecting to myself. The same with my yoga practice, which I try to do as often as possible. It's that feeling of being here, connected to myself in the moment. And then I spend a lot of my time connecting with family at home on the internet or friends here in Melbourne. And that feeling of connection is really important for me to feel nourished. And so I assume for all of us in some way, there's that feeling of connection that we're seeking. So I invite you in your practice this morning to explore how to be fully connected. Can you connect here to your breath? And as you connect to your breath, let it give you this easy sense of presence, like you're here with yourself fully. The connection to you as you are in this moment. Keep exploring how to connect and how to deepen that connection. Keep tuning into your body and into your breath. Breath of connection with the breath. We'll take a few rounds of a breath count. 4 counts in and 6 counts out. So when you're ready, just take an easy breath in to begin. Empty the breath all the way. And then breathe in slowly for 3, 2, gentle pause, and then exhale. 3, 2, to empty. Again, breathe, and all the way out for 6. 3 more times. Breathing in for 4. And out for 6. Inhale slow. One more. Breathing in for 4. And all the way out for 6. Return to your natural rhythm of breath. But notice how by focusing intently on the breath, it gives you that sense of really being here with yourself, fully connected to present. So anytime during the practice that you need that sense of depth of connection, find it in your breath. Still reclining on your back, take one more breath in. And a long exhale breath. Then as you start to breathe a little bit more deeply, stretch out through the body any way that feels good. You can roll through the wrists and ankles. You can give the knees a squeeze and rock side to side. Maybe you stretch your arms overhead like a big morning stretch. And then when you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. One big squeeze. Start your practice with a sense of gratitude. Already you've spent almost 10 minutes connecting to yourself. What an amazing gift. Take one more breath. Long exhale. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides in line with your shoulders and place your palms down so you can grip your fingertips into the floor. Pull the front of the belly button down and in like you could press the lower back firmer into the earth. Keep your knees squeezing together. Take a long breath in. As you exhale, rock the knees to the left, but let them hover away from the mat. Inhale back to center. And exhale, hover the knees to the right. Keep your belly button drawing in, hands pressing. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right to hover. This time, inhale to center. As you exhale to the left, pause, hovering. Inhale, extend the right leg as an option, straight. And then stay there. Exhale, re-bend the knee. Other side, inhale, center. Exhale, knees hover to the right. Option to inhale, extend your left leg straight. And then exhale to re-bend the knee. Stay with me. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Option to extend both legs straight. And then exhale to bend the knees. Last one, inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Option, inhale, extend both legs. And exhale, bend your knees. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your knees all the way to the left for a twist. Down to the mat. Soften. Maybe turn your palms up and breathe. Slow breath. Long breath out. Back to center. To twist knees to the right. As your knees drop down to the floor, soften your shoulders. Relax. Find some ease. One more breath out. Center. Give the knees a little squeeze. And then find bridge pose. Plant your feet down right underneath your knees. Hip distance apart. Hands next to hips. Inhale, press your heels down to pike your hips up. And stay there. Press your heels down and drag them towards you to light up the back of the legs. As you press your hands down, press your shoulders down too. And squeeze the knees a little toward each other to fire up the inner thighs. Take one more breath. Lift. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Nice. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself one more little cuddle. A moment of appreciation and connection. And then we're going to find our way to tabletop for cat-cow. So you can roll to the side and press up. You can rock and roll up and down the spine. When you're ready, step your knees back so they're underneath your hips. And drop your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Inhale, drop your belly and puff your heart forward, rolling your shoulders back. Exhale, arch the spine, chin to chest, tailbone pointing between the knees. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale to open and exhale to contract. But do anything there that feels good. You might roll the shoulders or the hips. You might flip the fingers to face back, giving the forearms a little stretch. Use this as a time to explore that sense of connection. When you really tune into your body and feel what's happening here and now, It gives you the opportunity to really find what you need, to explore what adaptations make you feel better. So stay fully connected to yourself as you move. And from that connection, explore what feels best and invite it in. No right or wrong, no good or bad, just opportunities to connect. Take 2 or 3 more breaths here. And when you're ready, find your way back to a neutral tabletop position. Make sure the fingers are wide and the fingertips are squeezing the mat, activating the forearms and leaning the weight forward out of the wrists. Tuck your toes and pause. Can you hover your knees just a little, pushing super intensely through all 10 fingers to dome your upper back, shoulder blades spreading apart. Take another deep breath in. Down dog, hips lift up and back, knees can stay as back. And maybe a little bit of movement there, a pedal through the feet, a roll through the ankles, the shoulders, anything that feels good for you. Can you keep tuning in to the breath and the body, zooming into this feeling of connection as you stay here fully? Take 1 more breath in, 1 more breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take a gentle walk, knees soft, coming to the top of the mat. As you land, feet underneath your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand, reach all the way up to the sky, growing tall. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and pause. Either hands stay at heart or release your palms down by your sides. And take a moment just to steady yourself here in the experience, pushing your feet down to turn the muscles in the legs on. And use that feeling of sensation in the body to become more and more connected. Relax your shoulders. Soften your gaze. Be here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, grow tall. Exhale, fold in half, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your hands, step your feet back, and lift your hips up. Grip with your fingertips. Inhale, roll forward to plank, lifting your heels and then doming your upper back to come forward. And then exhale, soft knees, scoop the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Few more like that. Inhale, lift the heels, roll forward, pressing the floor away. Exhale, soft knees, belly tight, down dog. 2 more. Forward as you breathe in, press the floor away. Back as you breathe out, nice and slow. 1 more. Slow breath in, glides you forward, and a long breath out slides you back. This time, inhale forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. Option to set the knees down and point the toes back. Press the floor away a lot, lift the back of the heart more, and cinch in your waist for strength. Feel connected to your power through your arms, your strength at your midline, and the breath that supports you as you stay for 1 more breath in, and then lower all the way down as you breathe out. Inhale, cobra, toes point back, heart lifts up. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Slide your fingertips out wide onto the wood floor, in line with your shoulders, and point your elbows back. As you inhale, lift your chest, open your heart. Exhale, lower down through center. Keep your toenails pressing down. Inhale, lift your chest. This time, twist to the right, drop your left shoulder to the middle, look over to the right. Inhale, back through center, puff open. Exhale, twist to the other side, right shoulder dips. Inhale, center. Either keep going side to side or up and down through center for a few rounds of rolling cobra. And take your time to explore the way that the breath moves the body. That innate connection to the expansion and contraction happening every moment within you. And let it express itself through movement as you connect more fully to the experience of breathing and moving in collaboration. Take just 1 or 2 more rounds. Of course, if you're twisting, make sure you even it out. And the next time you lower down, leave it there. Pause, hands under shoulders. Find your way to down dog. You could go through child's pose or a tabletop, maybe pushing straight up to plank, belly firm. We meet in down dog, hips lift. Take a full body inhale. Open the mouth and exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet come up in between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, stand, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart, pause. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Palms pressed together overhead. Exhale, lean to the right, but keep your shoulders soft and your chest open. Inhale, back to center. Belly firm. Exhale, lean to the left. 1 more either side. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lean. Can you make it one smooth movement? Inhale to lift. And exhale to tip over. Good, leave it there. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, fold forward, take your time. Halfway lift, shoulders back, weight in the toes. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog again, please. Fingers squeezing the mat, hips lifting high. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, right knee to right elbow, lean forward to plank. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Keep your fingers gripping. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, plank. Inhale, back to dog. This time, exhale, right knee to left elbow in your plank. And inhale, back to dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, back to dog. 1 more time, right knee, right elbow, plank. Inhale, slowly back to dog. Last one, you've got this. Left knee, left elbow, plank. Inhale, back to dog. This time, inhale, ripple forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. Option, knees up or down. Breathe in deep. And slowly lower all the way to the mouth. Point your toes back. Reach your hands back. Palms flat, thumbs out. Anchor your toenails down. Inhale, lift your chest and your arms. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, option to interlace. Inhale, chest lifts, fists or hands lift. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time, we hold. Inhale, lift your chest, your hands, maybe your feet. Can you take 2 more breaths, expanding and softening a touch on the exhale breaths. 1 more in and release all the way down as you breathe out. Hands under shoulders. Take a slow, steady breath, reset. Full exhale. Make your way to down dog through child's pose, tabletop. We meet to breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet together at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, pause. Connect to a full breath in. Relax into a long breath out. 1 full flow. Inhale, arms float up. Take your time to feel every movement. Exhale, fold, soft knees. Inhale, puff your heart forward. Don't rush that connection. Feel it. And then take a flow. High plank to low plank, to up dog or cobra. And we meet in downward facing dog. Your timing, your breath, your opportunity to connect. Inhale deep. Exhale smooth. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, push the floor away. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow, rock forward. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to the nose one more time to step your foot through between your hands. Find low lunge, back knee drops, both hands lift. Maybe a little dance for a more stable feeling. Zip the belly in and squeeze your left cheek on. Take a big lifting breath in. Exhale, cactus your pause. Option to tuck the back toes for more stability. Take one more lifting breath in. Exhale, half Hanuman, arms sweep back, front toes lift as the legs straighten. Inhale, bend your front knee, cactus your pull the belly in as you exhale, half Hanuman, straighten and full. Two more. Inhale, bend to lift. Exhale, fold to straighten. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, lunge. Exhale, simple twist. Left hand top left corner, right hand to the sky. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Pressing down to lift up, roll the chest open. Take one more big breath in, just like this. And then exhale, right hand down inside the right foot. Inhale, puff your heart forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, wide pyramid. Start to lift your hips up and back and fold. Inhale, bend your front knee, heart puffs forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg any amount and fold. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. This time, inhale, bend your front knee. Bring your left hand a little further forward. Lift your right hand up to the sky and slowly into Cleopatra. Turn to the knife edge blades of both feet and sink your hips down as you reach your right hand back. Check that all 10 toes are flexing towards their shins. An option to wriggle the right foot back a little further. As you inhale, lift your hips and your right hand up overhead. As you exhale, sink down, reach back. Two more. Inhale, lift. Press with all 5 fingers on left hand. Exhale, sink and reach. This time, inhale, lift. Option to stay or side plank or wild thing. Right foot steps back, either stacking or up and over. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, right foot steps forward, runner's lunge. And then turn to your left for a wide-legged forward fold. All 10 toes face the side of the mat. And then pause. Either fold forward, weight in the toes, or option to move a little side to side, doing whatever feels good for your hips. But can you find that sense of connection, especially when things get busy, we start turning different directions, switching on different muscles. It can give us a little bit of a feeling of disconnect if we're busy in our minds. So can you tune back into being here in your body? Feeling connected to this moment, this breath. Take one more breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, halfway lift through center. Turn back towards your right foot. Walk your hands forward to frame the foot and pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lift your arms up. A deep bend in the right knee directly over the ankle. And then interlace your hands behind your back. With your fist bound, see if you can point your tailbone further down. Squeeze your left butt cheek on and open the front of the left hip. Maybe the fist stays at the lower back or drifts away from you. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bend the back. Inhale, straighten both legs. Grow tall. Exhale, bend both knees. Hover the back one down. Just one more. Breathe in to straighten. Breathe out to bend, hover. Take a breath in, roll your chest open. Stay for the exhale breath. Inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your legs. Forward fold. Hands frame your top foot. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand, reach up all the way to the top. Exhale, fold forward, down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your flow. You can skip it straight back to down dog, high plank to low plank, to up dog or cobra. We meet in downward facing dog. Take a steady breath in. A long releasing exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky behind you. Exhale, left knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, push the floor away. Inhale, left leg up. To the right elbow, cross it under the body. To the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, push the floor away, and step your left foot between your hands. Low lunge, back knee down, both hands left. Again, maybe a wider stance, maybe a tuck of the back toes. Can you cinch in through your waist and activate the right butt cheek by pressing the right foot down, giving yourself a sense of stability, a connection to your strength. One more breath in. Exhale, cactus your elbows wide, open your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, half Hanuman. Sweep your hands back, straighten your front leg. With breath, inhale, bend your front knee, elbows wide. Exhale, straighten your front leg and fold. 2 more, let it feel good. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep and straighten. Connecting to your fluidity 1 more time, open. And sweep to fold. Inhale, bend your front knee, lift both arms. Simple twist. Right hand, top right corner of the mat, left hand to the sky. Tuck your back toes, lift your back thigh. Find space, pressing down to lift. Find a centering quality of drawing the belly in and tuning into your breath. Take 1 more in. Side the left foot, prop onto fingertips like a wide runner's lunge. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, wide pyramid. Start to straighten your front leg any amount and fold. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, straighten. Pull the belly back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and fold. This time, inhale, bend your front knee. Bring your right hand, 1 hand point forward. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Find your way to Cleopatra, turning to the knife edge blades of both feet and sinking the hips down to reach the left hand back. How tight can you make your ankles? How strong can you make your right hand? Inhale, lift your hips and the left arm up overhead. Exhale, sink down, reach back. 2 more, you've got this. Press the bottom hand to lift and keep it pressing as you sink down, reach back. Last one, lift. And sink. This time, inhale, lift up, either stay or side plank or wild thing. Left toes stepping back, opening up through the chest. Take 1 more big breath in, look forward. Step your left foot to the top left corner of the mat, and then turn to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Either pause, find your breath, or let yourself move in any way that feels good. Whatever that means to you. As you connect to this present moment and how your body's feeling, do whatever feels best. Less analysis, more exploration. Take 2 or 3 more breaths now. Find your way back to center. And then walk your hands to the left, framing your left foot at the top of the mat. Setting up for crescent lunge. Ball the back foot, inhale, arms lift. Find stability, pressing down into the legs, front knee on top of the ankle. And then interlace your hands, maybe opposite interlace, opposite thumb on top. Little changes make a big difference. As you inhale, get taller. As you exhale, bend the back knee to hover. Inhale, lift, straighten. Exhale, sink in and bend. 1 more, straighten. Exhale, bend, hover your back knee down. Open your chest for a breath in. And stay for a long breath out. Inhale, straighten your legs, lift your arms. Exhale, hands frame your front foot at the top of your mat. Look forward and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Look down at your big toes, bring them to touch. Heels a little apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Really extend your spine long. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand, reach. Exhale, hands to center, pause. Inhale slowly. Exhale all the way. When the mind gets busy, come back to that sense of connection. Come back to that place in you that's strong, resilient. You just have to find it. Connect to that now, that sense of your strength and capability. Take one more breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bend your knees and reach your arms either out or up through your waist to lengthen your lower back. Take a full deep breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart center, sit deeper. Inhale, lean forward, look right. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. Stay for a breath in. Roll the right shoulder back, sit deep. Stay in chair. Inhale, hands to center, heart to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Take a slow breath in. Roll your left shoulder back, breathe out. Stay in chair. Inhale, turn your chest forward. One more time, twist to the right. Big breath in. Sit deeper, breathe out. Inhale through center, chest turns forward. Exhale to the left. You've got this. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Open your hips by squeezing your butt cheeks. Stay one more lifting. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Your flow, if you're feeling feisty and you want to go through crow to flow, feel free to spread your fingers wide, tuck your knees to the back of the armpits, and bend your elbows to lean forward like a little seesaw until your feet lift. Give yourself a breath or two, and then your flow. Take your time. We meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. From down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, peel open the hip, heel to butt, knee to sky, find some space. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, step your right foot through for warrior two. Spin your back heel down, open your arms wide. Pause. Can you land in your feet? Steady into your breath. And be right here. Take one more breath in. Sink deeper, exhale. As you inhale, reach both arms up, lift your front toes. Exhale, pivot your toes to the side of the mat, reach up. Inhale, lift your back toes. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Now fluidly. Inhale, reach up, turn your toes in. Exhale, warrior two to the front. One more either side. Reach up, pivot your toes in. Exhale, warrior two to the back. This time, inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, toes turn in, hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your hips. Pivot your heels in and your toes out, just to a degree that your knees and toes are facing the same direction. And then start to bend your knees out wide into goddess squat. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Sit deeper, breathe out. Stick with me. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your heels up. Exhale, spin your heels back as you fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lift your heels. Exhale, goddess, heels in, hips down. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, sit a little deeper. One more like that. Inhale, hands up, heels up. Exhale, forward fold, heels back, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift, heels up. Exhale, pivot your heels in, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, stay. This time, inhale, reach up, heels up, forward fold, pivoting your heels back and pause. Take 3 long breaths. Recenter, reconnect. One more breath in. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your left Skandasana. Right leg straightens. Hips up or down. Lift your right toes. And find some space through the right leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, switch sides. Right knee bends. Left leg straightens, toes up. One more breath in. Switch sides last time. Left knee bends. One breath in, slow breath out. As you inhale, lift up. Point your right toes forward, warrior two. Right knee bends, arms go wide. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale to half moon. Right hand travels out in front of the right foot. Left hand on the hip or at the sky as the left thigh lifts parallel to the floor. Kick through the left leg. Spread breath through the shape. And push down into the right foot. Take one more breath in. Exhale, both hands down, standing splits. Point your left toes up. You've got this. Press your right heel down. Lift your left thigh up. Take one more breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Left toes to the back of the mat. Hands frame the front foot. Inhale, right leg lifts up and out. Option for a three-legged flow. You can take any flow you like. If you're doing three-legged, keep your right leg up as you bend your elbows. And then drop the top of the foot for up dog. We meet in downward facing dog. Take a steady inhale. Full exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, left knee to the nose, step through for warrior two. Pivot your back heel down, open your arms wide. Pause. Stabilize. Connect. Take a big breath in. Sink into a breath out. One more breath in. Stay steady, exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift your front toes and your arms. Exhale, pivot your toes in. Stay a breath in, lift your back toes. Exhale, pivot warrior two to the back. Now with breath. Inhale, pivot your toes in, reach your hands up. Exhale, warrior two into the left leg. Inhale, reach up, pivot your toes in. Exhale, warrior two into the right leg. This time, inhale, lift, turn all 10 toes in. And exhale, hands to heart center. Hands on hips. Pivot your heels in and your toes out. And then sit down into your goddess. Knees and toes facing the same direction. Tailbone down, belly in. As you inhale, reach your hands up, lift your heels up. Exhale, forward fold. Pivot your heels back, dive in. Inhale, half lift, heels lift. Exhale, heels spin in, sit your hips down. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, pause. One more. Inhale, hands up, heels up. Exhale, forward fold, heels turn back and set down. Inhale, half lift, heels up. Exhale, heels in, sit down. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, pause. This time, reach your hands up, lift your heels up. Wide-legged forward fold. Pivot your heels back and down. And pause for a few long, steady breaths. Reconnect. One more breath in. One more breath out. Lift, bend your right knee at the back of the mat for Skandasana. Come to heart or stay on the earth. Take a slow breath in. Exhale, switch to the left. Lift your right toes, breathe in. Switch to the other side, exhale. Stay here, a long breath in. Belly squeezes, breath out, keep it. Inhale, lift your hips, warrior two. Left knee bends, toes point forward, arms wide. Take a full inhale. Exhale, flip your front palm. Reverse warrior as you breathe in. Into half moon, left hand forward and down. Right leg lifts. Find space as you breathe. Find connection as you press your left foot, squeeze your belly, and activate to open. Take one more breath in. Standing splits, all 10 fingers down. 5 toes on the right foot lift. Find space by pressing down, lifting up. Stay connected to the power of your breath. Take one more breath in. And then runner's lunge. Right toes step back. Hands plant. Left leg lifts up. 3-legged dog. Option to flow, including 3-legged. Rocking forward with the left leg up. Bending your elbows slow. Take your time. Up dog or cobra. We meet in downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet up in between your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center, pause. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees and reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, it's gonna change. As you inhale, stand up, bring your left knee to your chest. Eagle wrap, left knee over. And then open your arms wide and take your left elbow under. Hold shoulders or palms. And start to sit down deep into your eagle pose. Squeezing the belly for stability. Gaze at one point and pause. Steady your breath. Steady your connection. Can you feel all 5 toes on the right foot pressing down? Thighs squeezing, belly squeezing. Lift your elbows to open the breath in. Sit deeper, breath out to half moon. Take your time. Inhale, hands lift, left knee lifts. Open up, warrior or half moon. Left leg kicks back. Heart opens. You've got this. Take 2 more breaths. All the way in. All the way out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2. Inhale. Reach up. Turn your toes in. Exhale. Warrior 2 into the left leg. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Windmill your hands down. Frame your left foot back to the mat. Inhale. Left leg up and out. Bend the knee. Peel the hip. Stay. Open your left hip. Or wild thing or flip dog. Wild thing. Right leg straight. Left toes behind. Flip dog, all 10 toes face the back, and you bridge up. Take 1 more breath, and then find a flow or straight to downward facing dog. You do you, your opportunity to connect. 1 more breath in. Empty the exhale breath. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet between hands. Take a halfway lift. Fold forward. You've got this. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last bit of fun. Big toes together, heels a little apart. Chair pose, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Connect to your strength. Inhale, stand up, left knee to chest, or right knee to chest. Eagle wrap, right knee over, right elbow under. Hold your shoulders or your palms and sit deep into it. Power in the left leg, pushing the left foot down. A squeeze in the belly, but a lot of breath moving through the back of the heart, the side ribs, lifting your fingertips. You've got this. 2 more breaths. Find your focus and let it give you that sense of connection. Take 1 more breath in. Sit deep, breathe out. Inhale, reach up, right knee to chest. Half moon, take it slow. Right leg kicks back. Left hand reaches down. Be fully here as you feel your body balancing. Take 1 more breath in. Land in warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and straighten, pivot your toes in. Warrior 2 to the original front, into the right leg. Last bit of fun. Reverse warrior. Windmill your hands down, frame your front foot. 3-legged. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend and peel. Stay or flip. Take your time. Let it feel good, supported, connected, full of breath. 1 more in. Your flow, take your time, no rush. Down dog we meet. From downward facing dog, take a big breath in. Open the mouth to clear it out. 1 more in. Knees down to the mat. Finding your way towards frog pose. You might like to fold in the edges of your mat or fold it long ways for extra support. Or if you've got a blanket or you're on carpet, use it underneath your knees. When you're ready, take your knees out wide as you can comfortably. And then you want right angles at the knees and the ankles. So toes flex, knees bend. And then either stay up or let yourself fold forward any amount. Take some time to settle in and to connect to this feeling of opening. It might feel a little bit tense. So how can you invite in an open sensation of connection? To let yourself be right here. To just what's here in this moment. Take slow, steady breaths to stay here and connect. Let yourself soften. Slow, deep breaths, just 2 or 3 more. And when you're ready, gently, slowly, thoughtfully start to lift out of the shape. And find your way to child's pose facing the front of the mat. If you need to move a little before that, kick out the legs, stretch out in any way, feel free. When you're ready, sit your hips to your heels, stretch your arms out in front. Take a deep breath in. Steady exhale. And then slide forward onto your belly. Let your legs extend back, tops of the feet down for Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders. And you can choose to keep your legs straight extended or bend one or both knees to increase the stretch across the front of the hips. And if you like, you can bring your elbows a little further forward for less, or even straighten your arms as you flare the fingers out for a lot more. So do what feels right for you. Stretching across the front of the hips, opening up through the heart. And see if you can soften the shoulders back and down a little, finding some space there. And take a little moment in this heart-opening pose to consider something that you feel connected to. Whether it's yourself in this moment, your body, your breath. Whether it's another person in your life that you've been connecting to lately. Personally, I'm very connected to pink that Lauren brought me yesterday. Laughing by myself in my apartment. All right, take one more breath in. If your arms are straight, bend your elbows, lower them down. If your knees are bent, kick them back. And then place your forehead down on your palms. Do a little booty shake, rock it side to side. Unwind any tension in the lower back. And we're simply going to roll over onto our back. So with as little effort as possible, roll over, bend your feet down on the ground. If you've got a pillow handy for a supported bridge or a book or something, go ahead and plant your heels down, lift your hips up. Find the point of the tailbone between the knees and a little squeeze of the inner thighs. Or if wheel pose would feel fantastic, hands under shoulders. And lift up to open up. Wherever you are, connect to your breath, your sensation of opening. Support it by pressing the heels down, squeezing the butt cheeks on, and extending the knees forward and the heart back to find more space. Take 1 or 2 more breaths. And then slowly and thoughtfully lower down. Gently rock the knees side to side. If you're in supportive bridge, feel free to stay. And then we'll find our way into a twist, arms open wide, knees to the left side, any formation that feels right for you. And soften the back of the heart. Tune into your breath. Just be here and connect. Inhale back to center, unwind. Drop the knees to the right for your twist. Twisting with your knees to the right, the left shoulder heavy and soft. Tune into a slow, deep breath. One more in, one more out. As you inhale back to center, give your knees a squeeze, and do anything else that you need before Shavasana. It might feel nice to stretch out the back of the legs a little bit, or to take on a hip stretch like a reclined figure four. You might like to invert and do something interesting, fancy, chill, whatever feels right for you. And eventually, when you're ready for Shavasana, Shavasana is ready for you. Extending your legs long, sides. But wherever you go, whatever you're doing, consider this. That in those moments where the mind is overwhelmed, you can give yourself the action by reconnecting to your breath. Your physical body in this moment. Time you need it, that sense of connection, invite it in. And when you're ready to rest and relax down and pause to just breathe and be. I'll let you know in a few minutes when it's time to come up, but for now, just rest. If you've got more time to stay and rest, please feel free. But if you're ready, start to take a few deep breaths and feel each one as it floods through the body, connecting to every part of you being here right now. And then invite in movement when it feels natural, a little wriggle or a stretch. And then give your knees a big squeeze. Take one more moment for sincere gratitude for everything that you have and everything that you are. And then as you're ready, make your way back up to a seat to finish. Once you find a nice tall spine, bring your palms together, Anjali Mudra, in front of your heart space. In this practice, while we're connecting to ourselves individually, somehow it comes around to a collective sense of connection. That each of us is on a similar feeling of looking for connection. And that's something that connects us all. So when we say namaste to each other in a moment, let that be a reminder of that deeper connection that we all share. Take one more breath in. Collective exhale. Thank you, yogis. Namaste. Have a